Saw some good looking deer out in the woods while I was walking around earlier. Right now I'm making some more walnut grips for Crosman 2240. I'll show you what I'm doing. This is how every pair of grips I make begins. I start with two perfectly square, perfectly thicknessed, everything. I gotta have them just right because I'm doing cuts off the edges and everything has to line up. I run them through the table saw to leave this area proud and take this area down. I drill a hole for the safety, and I drill a hole for the grip screw, and I drill two little 2mm deep holes for that. And that's how it all lays on there, just flops right on it. And so you have this part butting up against it, you have this part butting up against it, you have this whole center, blah blah blah. Same. And the way I cut my blanks is I always cut them like this, butt to butt, so that when the grips are put together, get this lovely pattern. And I always select the grain and the wood to complement the shape of the grips. These grips are going to be bigger and fatter here and skinnier here. They're going to be going to 0 about right there, like that. So I'm getting the meat, the heartwood, the best part. Taking it right up. Okay, and then once I've satisfied myself that everything has got the right holes in it, and it's got the right depths to it, and it's flat, and everything's right, then I trace out my profile, and depending on whether I'm doing a right or a left, will depend on the profile I trace on the edges. And then I trace a profile out on the edge. Okay. Then I cut this part out on the bandsaw. When I'm done with that, then I cut this part out on the bandsaw. And then it's lots and lots of filing and sanding and shaping and whatnot. And that's how I start on them, guys. I just thought I'd give you guys a little look at them. Pimping my product. This is my hot item lately. I've been getting a lot of orders for these, which I'm very thankful for. I guess I'm doing the right thing. Stay tuned for more. Alright, day 2 of the Griptastic product here. So you saw the blocks. You saw what they look like. Now this is after I've worked them quite a bit. Now I'm just roughing them down with some 150 before I go to my 180 and my 220. These are going to be shipped out raw. The gentleman did not want them finished. He wants to put his own finish on them. There's a lot of work from the time that I basically shape them to the time that they look even this good. You can see all the wavy and all the scratch marks and all the little things on it and all these little things. The things I have to address. But the basic grip itself is just about done. Now, what I do when people ask for grips unfinished is I make sure to leave a little bit of meat on the bone in terms of overhanging the frame. Because if I go right down to the frame, then they got nothing to sand. And they need to be able to sand it a lot, really, to make it look good in order to be able to put a nice finish on it. You're going to be going to 320, maybe 400, maybe even 600, depending on the wood, whether it can take that kind of fine sanding. But quite a bit of work to get to this point. These are almost ready to ship out. I'm hoping to ship these out today, and I have another pair that I have to start on immediately after that. I appreciate all the grip orders, guys. Keep them coming. Christmas is on the way, and Papa needs to buy lots and lots of toys for his babies. Alright, here we are some time later, and I have sanded these to 220, but I've left a little bit of meat on the bone so that when my client does his final sanding for finish, it's not going to go below the grip frame. But it's very close. So we're talking maybe rub it down with 220, 320, 400, 600, whatever, however far you want to go with it, whatever works for you, and apply the finish of your choice. And let's look at that. See, so nice fit all the way around. And these ship with screws because they are non-standard in thickness. I use a little black oxide screw with a Torx head. This is a T15, I believe. T10 Torx head. And I like to install them in the grip, when I ship them so that nothing gets lost and you know what's what. The holes in my grips are the same size as the screws so they don't fall out very easily. And here we go. A pair of raw, unfinished grips ready to head out. I appreciate the orders, guys. I got another pair I need to start on. So I will keep this video short. I just want to let everyone know that I am making some target grips now.